Hello, and welcome to the Political Stoicast, where Stoic philosophy meets political reality. I'm your host, Chibuzi Notum, and I'll be taking you on this journey as we navigate the political world around us through the lens of a Stoic. Political violence, a dreadful act that has stained humanity from the time of Caesar to the Kennedys and follows us today. An act that disrupts timelines and outcomes and is carried out by one with a disdained soul. Whether it was Caesar, Caligula, Domitian, or Commodus, fate always turned the knife on the man who holds political power and influence to create systematic shakeup and panic before the cosmos. Nonetheless, it appears that this tragedy has made a subtle return to our current political system in a much more dramatic and sudden way in the past few months and years. We first turn to Butler, Pennsylvania, where on July 13th, 2024, then presidential candidate Donald J. Trump was nearly hit by a targeted assassin in the midst of a campaign event for his re-election. As the dust gradually settled and our nation was able to breathe, we were then devastated once more by the brutal assassination of Charlie Kirk on October 10th, 2025, on the campus of Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah. One other notable mention was the assassination attempt on current House Majority Leader Steve Scalise on June 14th, 2017, at the annual Congressional Baseball Game. These events had grounded psychological effects that forced us to rethink and analyze what went wrong. Everything from speech, crowd control, and safety was questioned from top down. But when strong voices lead, they enter a void of uncertainty that negates these efforts. The sphere of politics has time and time again put brave, valiant men in the line of fire to be killed in their acts of service. The question is, why? And if it has occurred so brazenly over 2,000 years ago, how have we adjusted to effectively mitigate the risks and volatility of it happening again? Using our grounded philosophy of Stoicism, how do we make sense of political violence? We do this by applying a just sense of thought to our actions and reactions. The divided line of politics should never justify the senseless loss of life. The dichotomy of control shows us the power we have in the aftermath. Just 4 months after the assassination of Charlie Kirk, this is the one thing we know that is waiting to be rendered in the court of law. In the spirit and expedition of societal reform, we look inward to ourselves and call forth the emperor in you to ask, what reforms would you bring to consolidate peace and end acts of political violence in our cosmopolitan moving forward? How would you stop the drip of humanity's bloodstained trail of leaders who died in their acts of service? Lastly, as self-led individuals, how would you lead the populace back to reconciliation after tragedy befalls our nation? With the stark reminder of death that has taken leaders we sought comfort in, Memento Mori reminds us that it is the forceful arm of justice we seek to restore order. Thank you.